Welcome to the UCI Track Champions League, Mallorca Round 1, Season 2023.
The next 4 or 5 weeks, we are doing the UCI Track Champions League. So if you're into track cycling or weird Scottish people, stay tuned. We'll give you a behind-the-scenes insight into the racing, or try to get some interviews with people, and there might be a cheeky little bonus vlog of Ghent 60, which I'm doing 2 days after Track Champions League ends with Hollywood. So enjoy. Still 2 days till race day, but on the first Champions League you have to come early so they can do a lot of media stuff, get your videos to put on the TV, give you your skin suits, and basically just troubleshoot any issues you may have over the next 4 weeks. So it's Thursday and we race Saturday. Do you want to talk us through your sponsors?
So for me, my sponsors are, I've got the Gardner family, which is a long-holding sponsor who have looked after me and helped me for years. I've got Universal Colours, which is a cycling company based out of the UK. They do some pretty awesome kits, and go check them out. And then we've also got Kate's Ovarian Long Walk, which is one of our friends who is walking the length of New Zealand in support of gynecological cancer. So yeah, we just wanted to support her and her journey through all of that. So big ups to Kate, and we look forward to sharing a bit more about that soon.
And action.
Big dog.
Yeah, big dog.
You good?
Oh, I gotta get the keys.
I didn't do it last year, did the first one in 2021. Absolutely loved it and was stupidly excited to come back.
Yeah.
Looking forward to racing, looking forward to some a good party and a good vibe with all the riders.
Are you a sprinter or endurance rider?
That sprint.
Yeah, stupid question, isn't it? Well, you don't know. People watching might be like, this guy's going to rip up the endurance.
Oh, mate, the funniest part is that I've noticed how big the endurance riders are actually getting with all their gym work.
Well, look at Berkeley, Farge racing.
Exactly, I think it'll make for good racing. Obviously, a shorter format will make more excitement, but those big boys will be able to rip it up.
Day 2 at the Mallorca Track Champions League round, so which is pre-race day for us. So pretty relaxed day, a few media commitments in the morning. Then we went to the beach, and now we're off to the velodrome for the riders briefing, which is always fun. And then we'll hop on the track and do a bit of training.
Hi vlog! Hello! Hi, I'm Emma Flanagan and I'm double jointed. I'm Katie Marchant / Katie Nicholas, and I bake cakes.
We're at the velodrome early, the endurance riders, because we actually do a kind of sort of behind the scenes point race, because over the 4 weeks to come and just do a 5 kilometer scratch race, and if you do a bad elimination race, another 2 laps on top of that, you don't really get your money's worth. So UCI have put on a little 100 lap point race for us in the afternoons before we race. So how are you going to race last year? Well, you went flat out. Same again this year?
What, in the points race?
In the warm-up point race.
Well, I think the idea is to tire out all the sprinty riders, isn't it? Me and you, we need to kick some people like Tipple's head in, weaken them.
What's your plan? Well, are you gonna
Do as little as possible and just, get some,
And Kate?
laps in the legs.
Mark's advice is to race without racing, follow the wheels, so I'll be doing that.
Nice.
Race without racing.
Emma?
I'll be doing what Tibble's doing.
Sprinters, sprinters. Race day here in Mallorca, and I thought I would take a minute to talk about my sponsors. So another initiative that the Track Champions League do is you are allowed 3 personal sponsors, which you can put across your chest and on your leg. So my first sponsor is Velobike. If you haven't seen these guys, they are everywhere in track cycling. Glenn and his team are based out of Cambridge, New Zealand, where I was lucky enough to live for a couple of years. And I'm lucky enough that they sponsored me because they're everywhere. And they gave me a ton of kit. Velobike skin suit for the track training sessions. Velobike track pack, complete with chain rings, the largest of which being a 66, which would be bigger than my head. Aero socks, and what I'm most excited about is these guys. These are Glenn's newest product, the Endurance Scat handlebars. He's released them just in time for the Paris Olympics, and they come with 3 options of hand grips. These are the C's. They go on like so, and basically it's just so you can get more aero and go faster. This is a more comfortable position. You can rest your hands on top, tuck your body in, These are 27.5 centimeters, 275 millimeter, which are the narrowest they do. But I thought, why not? Let's start with the narrowest. So, mega. Cheers, guys. My second sponsor, although not a sponsor as such, but what me and Emma both wanted to put on our chest was Kate's Over 8 Long Walk. So Kate Whiteman is a good friend of ours, and she is walking the length of New Zealand as we speak in aid of gynecological cancer. Yeah, butchered the word, but what are you going to do? It's a tough word to say. But that doesn't detract from what Kate's doing and the work she's doing. And yeah, we just thought, what a fantastic thing. And we thought if we could do anything to help, then that would be amazing. And my third sponsor on the quad is Breakaway Productions. And that is, well, it's kind of to do with cycling. It's Carl Drury, based out in New Zealand again. He's editing my vlogs. And for anyone in New Zealand watching this, Carl is world class at what he does. He's personable, he's professional, his communication's fantastic. So if you are looking for a photographer, for a videographer, Carl is your man. I've worked with him for the last 2 years, and yeah, if you like these videos, it's nothing to do with me, it's all to do with Carl. So thank you very much, Carl.
It's a 20-lap scratch race. Yes, only 5Ks this one.
Yeah, so World Championship distance is 60 laps, so a lot shorter, which means we get a lot more aggressive racing, very fast from the start.
Chase on behind with 13.5 laps to go. This is Mark Stewart trying to get across. One of the gifted riders. He had a really good time of it last year in Bun-Mudded, Stewart. He was the early leader of the series, and he's used a very, very big effort there to get across. He's managed to do it, and I'll tell you what, if you've got the legs to do that at this stage, you're not in bad form. Halfway through the race, he's trying to spot the first across the line. And there we go, number 70 may well be Hashimoto here we're looking at. I have a feeling that Hashimoto might have taken the win there. Look. And this one begins very quickly, Joe. Before we know it, 500 metres time, we're going to have an elimination.
Well, that was a pretty fast neutral lap as well, where they were straight on. If you're at the front, you want to maintain that position at the front.
If they've got space to move up, and it's a massive crash. Oh, my word. And this is going to take some sorting out. More than half of the bunch are down. Thankfully, we can get them into elimination on the way again.
Mark Stewart seems to be okay in the bunch, actually, on his new bike. We've got Bill Perrick trying to come round.
And I think there might have been an issue there, maybe for Stewart. Ah, yes. It is Mark Stewart, despite looking all right, who's gone. Held on for a few laps, he's going to pick up points, but that's a blow to Mark Stewart.
Yeah, fair play to him getting up there on a bike he's not used to racing on.
Reminder, he's got this bike a little small.
An early night into the showers for me. Crash in the elimination kind of scuppered my chances of a successful night. Second in the scratch race, so that was a good start. But yeah, big pile up in the elimination. Nothing you can do. Race an instant. If you don't want to crash, don't race your bike. Relatively okay. Broke my bike, which is a bit inconvenient. But yeah, a couple of goodies. But actually got off all right. Didn't hit my head. No broken bones. So Emma's racing as we speak in the elimination. And she's fantastic. It's 8th in the scratch. And yeah, hopefully more of the same in the elimination. We'll find out.
Might need a spoke key, mate.
Yeah, if anyone's got a spoke key, that would be very handy. What do you reckon? True out?
Yeah. Bit polished.
Successful night, Emma. You did well.
Yeah, it was great. I had all my skin on, so I cannot complain whatsoever.
Yeah, big markup from last year for you personally, eh?
Yeah, no, definitely a big improvement. It's pretty cool to see actually the training that you do for a year is a huge improvement, so very stoked with that. The biggest improvement I felt for me was the points race before. Last year I didn't finish any of the points races, where this year finished the first one, so started off strong and hoping to finish that way as well.
And what's the plan now? What does this next week hold?
So this next week we're off to the UK. We've got Ollie and Alice, one of our close friends' wedding. So we've actually got a little bit of extra travel over there and spend the week in the UK. So hopefully the weather is providing. Do a bit of training in and out, and then off to Berlin next week.
Wedding Thursday, travel Friday, race Saturday.
Exactly. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Just wanted to wish Kate all the best with the rest of her walk around New Zealand.
All the best, Kate.